Here's the player. Has a 3-inch LTPS screen. Has the 3 buttons over here. Your keypad over here. Your volume buttons here. Has a nice glossy back finish. And here's the memory slot. It can handle SDHC memory up to 8 GB. This particular one is a 4 GB card. Put it back in there. It does have a small amount of internal memory, and that's where the firmware is stored. There you go. And when this is connected to your computer, it does act like a card reader also. So turn on the player. Oops. There you go. It starts up. It's very similar to the JXD player, as it uses the ADI Blackfin processor. One of the things, it does have a slight different user interface, but many of you will see that it's quite similar. There you go. Set to English. It has a very intuitive user interface, so it's very easy to use. Unlike the JXD and Adino players, this one basically reads any videos that are kept in the video folder, any music kept in the music folder. There is no disk function where you could go and choose what music you want sent over. So just start with this. It does play WMA, MP3, FLAC, and APE file formats. Increase volume up here or down here, or it can play ID3 tags, as you can see. If you've seen the Chinese writing, it's only because the files have their ID tags and the titles in Chinese, but it can read English. And there you have EQ, use EQ, and the player mode. And you can multitask too. And when it's like this, it also blocks out the features that you can't use while the music's going on. So it blocks out the record, it blocks out the game function. There you go. The video function. An episode of Naruto. And just fast forward. There you go. It can play AVI and RMVB video formats. The photo is pretty nice. Actually, the user interface is completely different from what you'd see of other ADI players. It actually lays out all the images in small thumbnails like that. Quite nice. There, it's very bright. The screen is really nice. And you can rotate the images. Go down, change. It's pretty fast also. So. Your ebook, it's basically a standard ebook. You can save where you were in your position and return to it. There's no ebooks right now loaded on this. Your MySpace is basically a game function. It plays NES, SNES, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy, Sega Mega Drive, and Neo Geo, but there's none loaded right now on this. Your voice recorder is decent. The microphone isn't that great, but it has to be pretty close to the person talking for it to actually pick up the voice. Your settings, you can change how you want everything done. Your record, your video playback. You can video bookmark, you can make it so it comes back to where you last left off. Slideshow, and you can choose what you want your functions as. Basically, it's like the JXT V2000, but the user interface in my book is slightly more thought through. It's nicer, but I do wish there was a disk function like they did in the JXT 301 and Anino, where you could just choose which files you want loaded into the music function or the video function, and does have automatic power saving, where the screen just fades in and fades back on if you use it again. It's a very good player. It has no internal memory, so it gives you the option of just using memory cards. It's good if you have a lot of memory cards, and and it uses regular SD cards, so you can use regular SD size cards or SDHC cards. Well, this is SmartQ T5. Just turn it off. Shuts down. There's a player. Thank you.